Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. It's Monday, May 1st. It's about 6:30 Central Standard Time. As we look last night, looks like we had opens here right at 2381. Let me switch this over here real quick. There we go. And then we had overnight lows of 2377, and we're still working on our overnight highs. Looks like I briefly touched the 8575, getting up close to Friday's open. And it looks like it wants to just push right back up and probably move into the high on Friday of about 88.75. So what's it going to do to get there? It's probably going to come right up into this 86.25 area. Look for a pullback. It's also at a kind of value area lie right at here at this 85.50 area. So it might turn around and come back down here and retest the zone. And I would expect it to retest the zone before continuing it on up and then move right up to the 88, 88.50. After this, probably come back and retest this open from Friday again at 86. And then if the buyers are really going to step in, probably push right up into that 80 area again and then drive right through up into the 90. All right, we got market profile around the was it 92 area this morning, 93. We'll double check that 91, 92. I'll get those lines on there and show what we're going to be in market profile. Kind of a key number, of course, after that, we know the 2400s. But if we can get up into this 94 and 96, look for some fight from the sellers so they try to push this thing back down. And we should only come back down and test about the 93, 93.50. And that's if buyers are staying in control, just taking profits. And then we'll move right back up. If we don't, if sellers take control, look for them to push it all the way back down to Friday's close, or not close, but Friday's high, possibly just the top of the zone. So somewhere right in here between 90 and 88, this whole zone in here. All right, buyers stay in control. Watch out. Hey, we're gonna head straight for this 2400 again. Look for a double top as we've done 100% retracement up in this area, and be real careful. The market just turn around and sell off, or it could just explode on the other side of it, and we hit this 2406 pretty easily today. So be cautious. This market's strange. When it sees a gold in sight, it'll go for it. Now, let's look to the downside. If we come up here and test Friday's open, 86.25, also, like I said, it's a developing value area high. If we hold right here and push back down and come back down to the open, 81.25, kind of fumble around here, let my coup come right down to this zone, and we just start consolidating again between these two zones, just like we did last Friday. You can see that little consolidation as it started most of the day. All right, we got to watch this and stay out of this. Now, if it pulls back into the overnight low, good place to go long and anticipate this to go right back up to the open, a little bit of retest and back up into here and hit on up. Now, if it hits this overnight low, pushes down below it, down to this 74 area, somewhere in here. Let's look over here real quick if we see any structure. I don't have enough data this morning. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're probably looking somewhere around this 74, 72, 70 area as it pulls all the way back. And we know we've got good support at this 70 area. We got to stay here. So be cautious with this. And from this area here could be the reverse as well. This is kind of pre-market support for us. This will be market support, initial market support. So watch this area. If it does come down in here, this is where we could get this good bounce to go right back up into here. Now, if we fall down below here is where we got an issue. We've got a lot of stuff in between here, this 69 all the way down to this basically 62 area. If it drops down into here, it can kind of come back down in here, get stuck in here. It could be a lot of consolidation. Uh, it could kind of get ugly, as we would like to say. So be real cautious with this area as it drops back. And sorry, dogs are just having fun this morning. And as we get down here, we can also put down the 55, 50 zones. There's a lot of room to go to the downside. Want to be cautious with all that. So now let's take a look at the market profile. If we look at a 2-hour chart, let's kind of put this here, and you can see we've got uh, just a little bit of consolidation. We pulled back to this 77, just above the 75, kind of important market profile to hold. Come right up here. We're headed for this 87 again. As you can see, we've tried it several times, even back over here. We need to break out of this to head back up into this 94. Most of it came off right here at this 86, 87, 88. A little bit up here at 80, 96.50, and it's just not much here. So looking to head all the way back up to 2400 if it can break up into this area. Watch for the double top, and that could be somewhere between the 89 and 94. I know that sounds kind of high there, but it really wasn't. Just the wicks up here. So really watch for that and see what this market actually determined as a market high. This is a 4-hour chart. So now let's take a look at the overall daily chart. All right, as you can see, we broke through this zone. We talked about this. This is at 63 to 70. That's why I said we've came up, touched this zone up here at the 97, the 9050 area. We've kind of got a zone somewhere between 9750 up to this 2400. We've kind of pulling back just a little bit, pretty normal after a big move like this. But if it hits down here to this 70 area, we've got good support. Expect it to bounce off this and move on. All right. If it comes down below here, like I said, below 61, this is where we're going to have some issues. Anyway, we expect this to continue up, push right on up into this 91, 92 area. All right. It's got to break that 92 area and maybe pull back just a tad. Uh, I wouldn't even know if it would do that. It might just drive straight up. Okay. Daily time frame shows a couple different things, but no lower than 86. Drive on up and then move right up to 2400. Watch for the double top, profit taking. Watch for this to try to drive this market right back down, and they could drive it all the way to the 70 level. Otherwise, they're going to drive it through up into this 2410 area, and then look for it to pull back and test this again. If it holds, great. If it does hold and bounces, looking for this first target at 2447 on the daily chart. So nice big run up there on the 3 hour, or excuse me, on the 2 hour, excuse me, 4 hour chart. If it does break this 2400, a little bit lower target on that chart, about a 2422 area. All right, pretty reasonable to get to, so be cautious and be careful. If you got any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com and have a great day.